Hi, Dr. Lauer here again. This time I'm going to be talking about how Moodle is set up. And those of you familiar with the older version of Moodle will see a lot of changes here. I've just started to really look at it closely. Some of it I like. It's certainly nicer looking, but some of the features in it drive me a little crazy, but I guess that's beside the point for right now. Okay, so let's see where I want to go first. Well, the first part is just pre-course information. All my announcements will be in this little forum thing. If you have some specific topics or questions that you want me to address, I'll look at this each week, at least once or twice, and you can also email me, but I just thought it would be nice to put it in forum because then other people can see them also. This is a forum for me. I put things in here that I think that I need to do to make the course better, either during the semester or the next time I teach it. I tend to teach this every 2 years. I switch off with one of my colleagues. And then I also have a writing checklist in here. And this is here, I guess we can go into it if I click on it. Okay. It's just a writing checklist that gives you some ideas of things to look for. Because when I make comments, I will give general comments about please run grammar check or please run spell check. I'd rather not have to do that though, and I'm not going to edit. If you have difficulty with writing assignments, and especially if you know that you're not the greatest writer, make an appointment with the Writing Center. Because this is a completely online class, you can actually have the appointment with them online as well. And I think I've got that in the syllabus for how to go about doing that. But if you just search on the Oakland University website for Writing Center, they will get you. It'll get you there, and you can make an appointment. So, I got a lot of help when I first wrote psychological reports. I had learned how to write them for school pretty well, but for my clinical work, my private practice, I wasn't very good at it. So I got a lot of help and became much better at it. So that's the writing checklist, and I recommend you look at that every time you want to write something. All right. What you'll find is that this tells you when the week is, and when it's due by 11:59 p.m. The reason, if you have it done at midnight or 5 after midnight, I don't care, honestly. But the thing is, the reason I have this is because I don't want you to do it at 7 o'clock the next morning, because I might be up and already working on this. So I do put a due date, and due time. The due date, it does have to be done around this time. For the first week, and there's a couple weeks like this, you either have a day less or a couple days more, depending on where various things fall. For example, normally this would be due on the 16th, but January 16th is Martin Luther King Day. I probably won't be, to be honest, I probably won't be grading this one until the 17th, because I'll normally be grading each Tuesday. So if you don't get it done until then, that's fine. But I didn't want to make you do that because I want you to be able to take off on Martin Luther King Day. You will see the to-dos. This is just something that students have liked to see. It's kind of an overview of what's due each week. However, if there's something missing from this, that is down here under assignments, then do it anyway. Okay, and in this one, for the first week, you can see that the only time you actually have to write something in here is for the forum. Okay, and that's where you're going to introduce yourself. And you have to start a discussion and post a reply, at least one. And the nice thing is that it shows you right over here on the right-hand side what you need to do with each thing. And anytime it says something on here, and it should say something on here too, I don't know why it doesn't, but it means that it will go into my logs, and I'll be able to see who did it and when they did it. For example, let me just show you what it looks like to me. If I grow, no, that's not the one. Reports maybe? Yeah. Okay, so reports, if I go into logs, all participation, let's just go into, get these logs. So I can see the logs that were done here. And that's how I know to give you participation points. So yeah, and I really recommend that for each week you look over the whole week and what is due fairly early on, because that way if you have questions, you can email me. You know, if you wait until it's due on Monday, I may not get back to you in time for you to do this well. So each one of these, and the nice thing now is you don't have to just go by the little icon, but it tells you what it is. This is a file, this is a page, and so on and so forth. Okay. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else you need to see on here. I look pretty carefully at when the due dates are, but if I've messed up, let me know. Okay, so we go all the way through either week 13 or, yeah, the week 13 is the last week. So everything's due then. Now there are some various things down here under resources, like the reflection paper rubric, the legal rubric, good examples of informational videos, focus on Michigan paper, both the rubric and some good examples, and then these shouldn't be down there. So I hope that's helpful to you. I think I've pretty much covered everything in here. Again, if you have any questions, just email me, and we'll go from there. I really appreciate your having taken a look at this, and I want the course to be really relevant to what you're doing and as interesting as possible. So again, if you have some ideas of things you'd like me to do differently, please let me know.